Far greater developments and disasters might suddenly confront the world, and in this context, for somebody to be afraid of some mill or plant or factory being acquired seems to me out of proportion. Stop so far as this government is concerned. My mind is perfectly clear on the subject. Stop. I have no respect for property except perhaps some personal belongings, but I respect the other person's respect for property. Occasionally. Stop. The House will forgive me if I speak in a personal sense. I have no property sense. Stop. It seems a burden to me to carry. Property, it is a nuisance. Stop. In life's journey, one should be lightly laden. One cannot be tied down to a patch of land or a building. Stop. I cannot appreciate this intense attachment to property. Stop. But while not appreciating it, I realize and recognize its prevalence. Stop. At the same time, I think the proposition that some honorable members on the opposite side advanced about acquisition or confiscation without compensation seems to me basically wrong. Stop. I say so from the point of view of the public good, not because I love property. Stop. Except in particular cases where a person misbehaves and so on. I do not want anything to be acquired except on payment of just compensation. Stop. Para. I need not refer to foreign capital here. Stop. I am surprised to hear the proposal being put forward repeatedly that we must confiscate or expropriate foreign capital. Stop. I cannot imagine anything more thoughtless and unrealistic. It has no relation to reality. Stop. No country where it is socialist or communist or of any other type can do it except in the thunder of war or revolution, when things happen not because of law or policy but because of historical forces. Stop. I am quite certain that the Soviet Union will never do it in regard to any foreign capital that may be there. It will not do it because international relations will be affected. Stop. No country wants to spoil its international relations or its credit in the world by doing this kind of thing in order to save a few crores or a few millions in financial terms. Stop. Soviet Russia, leaving the revolution aside, has had dealings with other countries, and it has developed a reputation of always honoring its word, financial word. Stop. Other European countries have not done so sometimes, but the Soviet Union has done always. Stop. Para. It is very careful about preserving that reputation. Let us not therefore pursue this Talk of expropriating foreign capital, it is not worth it. Stop. We are not such a poor country as to go about indulging in tactics which will lose us the goodwill and the credit of the world, and which will perhaps leave a feeling of wrong doing in our minds and hearts. Stop para. Even inside our own country, we cannot think of schemes and policies in isolation. Stop. We deal, for example, with the Jamindari system and other schemes relating to land stock, what are referred to as schemes of social engineering, cannot often be dealt with in the normal way of acquisition of land or property. Stop. We cannot acquire the whole land at once. Stop. We have to go about it gradually. We have to find out about our capacity to pay. Stop. And then the payment can be graded. Stop. That is when we acquire the property as we did in the case of jamidars. The relatively poor jamidar gets full compensation 100%. Another person may get about 80%, the third 70, and the fourth 60. Stop. There is no trouble there, but let us look at the industrial and business ventures. Stop. We are acquiring the Imperial Bank stock. So far as I know, we are paying pretty full compensation in whatever from it may be. Stop. By not doing so, we may save a little money here and there, but it will injure us. Stop.